Have you ever felt a love as wild and untamed as the wind across the moors? This is the heart of Wuthering Heights, a story on the lonely, windswept Yorkshire moors. Late 18th century setting. The landscape itself is a character. Harsh beauty, sudden storms mirror turbulent passions. Two houses stand in stark contrast. Wuthering Heights, battered by the elements. Dark, raw emotion and grudges inside. Thrushcross Grange, calm, genteel, sheltered. The tale begins with disruption. Mr. Earnshaw returns from Liverpool. He brings a strange, dark-haired child, found alone on the city streets. He names the boy Heathcliff, raised alongside Earnshaw's children, Hindley, Catherine. Heathcliff's arrival is a stone tossed into a still pond. Ripples become tidal waves of conflict. From the start, his presence disturbs the family's fragile peace. Hindley sees Heathcliff as a rival. Jealousy grows into cruel hatred. In contrast, Heathcliff and Catherine form a profound, inseparable bond. They are two halves of a single soul, perfect reflections of wild, passionate natures. Childhoods roaming the moors, escaping the house to a private world. Their love is elemental, fierce, all-consuming, part of the air they breathe. This bond becomes the story's driving force, a love that will defy death. But the idyll breaks. Reality intrudes. Mr. Earnshaw's favour deepens Hindley's resentment. After the master's death, Hindley becomes Wuthering Heights' new master. His first act, revenge on Heathcliff. He relegates Heathcliff to common labourer, strips away education, dignity, his place within the family. Heathcliff toils in the fields, spirit crushed by abuse and humiliation. The cruelty doesn't break him. It plants bitter seeds of vengeance that will consume them all. As Heathcliff is forced into servitude, Catherine's life takes a different path. Heathcliff is forced into servitude. A chance accident sends Catherine to Thrushcross Grange. Introduced to elegance, introduced to comfort, introduced to social grace, she befriends the gentle, handsome Edgar Linton. Edgar is captivated by her spirited beauty. Catherine is transformed at the Grange. She returns polished, aware of social power. She is torn between two worlds. The wild, spiritual bond with Heathcliff. The gentle, socially acceptable affection from Edgar. Conflict explodes when Edgar proposes. Catherine confesses to Nellie Dean, "I am Heathcliff." Her love is like the eternal rocks beneath the earth. Catherine says marrying Heathcliff would be a degradation. She accepts Edgar's proposal instead. Heathcliff overhears the word degradation and flees Wuthering Heights, vanishing into the night. 3 years pass with no news. Catherine marries Edgar and becomes mistress of Thrushcross Grange. She tries to settle, but sadness remains. Her moor-linked spirit withers at the Grange. She grows restless and unfulfilled. Then Heathcliff returns, transformed, wealthy, polished, imposing. His origins and fortune remain mysterious. Beneath it, his heart is hardened for revenge. He seeks to destroy those he blames. Heathcliff targets Hindley for years of abuse. Edgar is targeted for marrying Catherine. He moves with cold, calculated precision. He ensnares Isabella in a loveless marriage to wound the Lintons. His return reignites Catherine's turmoil. He drags her back into a vortex of passion and despair. Heathcliff's return signals the beginning of a dark and sorrowful chapter for both families. He systematically dismantles the lives of his enemies with a chilling lack of remorse. He settles at Wuthering Heights. He exploits Hindley's weakness, alcohol, gambling. He lends Hindley money, encouraging his addictions. Hindley ends up hopelessly in debt. Heathcliff becomes master of the house Hindley was meant to inherit. He watches Hindley descend into ruin, his health destroyed, his fortune destroyed. Hindley's son, Hareton, grows up in this toxic home, deliberately kept uneducated and coarse by Heathcliff, shaped into a reflection of the degraded, stable hand Heathcliff once was. Meanwhile, Heathcliff's presence throws Catherine's life at Thrushcross Grange into chaos. Edgar. Heathcliff becomes an unbearable torment. The two men represent the opposing forces in her own nature. Being forced to choose between them tears her apart. Her spirit, already fragile, begins to break. She falls into a state of feverish delirium, starving herself, succumbing to a profound mental and physical illness. In a final, heart-wrenching confrontation, Heathcliff and Catherine meet one last time. Love, blame, despair. Shortly after, Catherine gives birth to a daughter, also named Catherine, and dies, leaving a legacy of sorrow that will haunt the moors for years. Catherine's death does not bring Heathcliff peace. It only deepens his obsession and fuels his desire for revenge.
He begs her spirit to haunt him, to never leave him.
He now has a single, overarching goal: to gain control of both Wuthering Heights, Thrushcross Grange, uniting the properties under his name as a final monument to his blighted love. His plan is meticulous and cruel, involving the children of his enemies, whom he views as mere pawns. The second part of the story focuses on these innocent children, born into a world poisoned by their parents' hatreds. Cathy, the younger Catherine, Edgar's daughter, spirited and kind at the Grange. Linton Heathcliff, the sickly, peevish son of Heathcliff and Isabella, manipulated by his father. Hareton Earnshaw, Hindley's son, rough and illiterate but with quiet, inherent goodness. Heathcliff's cruel machinations come to fruition. He manipulates the lives of the younger generation. He forces the gentle Cathy to care for her cousin Linton. Linton's constant complaining and weak constitution play on Cathy's sympathies. He arranges secret meetings between them, then imprisons Cathy and Nellie at Wuthering Heights until Cathy agrees to marry the dying Linton. The forced marriage is a devastating blow, happening as Edgar lies on his deathbed. Through this union, Heathcliff achieves his ambition. He becomes legal master of Wuthering Heights. He also becomes legal master of Thrushcross Grange. Linton dies soon after the wedding. Cathy is left a penniless young widow under Heathcliff's rule. Life at Wuthering Heights is bleak and oppressive. Cathy is isolated and miserable, her spirit crushed by grim surroundings and her tormentor's presence. Hareton Earnshaw, grown strong, is also a victim. Raised as an ignorant farmhand unable to read, he faces Heathcliff's and Cathy's scorn. Cathy mocks him as a clumsy brute at first, but their shared suffering slowly softens the animosity. They become two lonely souls trapped in a house of bitter memories. A small act of kindness becomes their turning point. Cathy, remorseful, offers to teach Hareton to read. He is proud and resistant at first. Her gentle persistence wins him over. They secretly study together, and a tentative friendship blossoms, built on mutual respect and hope for a better life. This quiet affection contrasts with Catherine and Heathcliff's destructive passion. Their love heals rather than harms, a gentle flame pushing back the darkness. It becomes a bond of hope and possible redemption. As Cathy and Hareton's love grows, Heathcliff grows lost in the past. He sees echoes of Catherine, in Cathy's eyes, in Hareton's face. Their happiness reminds him of his loss, and his thirst for revenge wanes. He loses the will to eat or continue his torment, wanders the moors and talks to a ghost only he can see. His tortured struggle nears its end. At its core, Wuthering Heights is an unforgettable exploration of love in its most extreme and powerful form. The bond between Catherine and Heathcliff is not a gentle romance. It is a primal, spiritual force that transcends social conventions, morality, even death itself. Catherine's famous declaration, "I am Heathcliff," speaks to a love so profound that it erases the boundaries between two individuals. I am Heathcliff. This obsessive love, however, is also deeply destructive. It causes immense pain for the lovers themselves and for everyone caught in their orbit. Denied and thwarted love can curdle into a force capable of laying waste to generations. Flowing from this thwarted love is the theme of revenge. Heathcliff's life after Catherine's betrayal becomes a long, meticulous quest for vengeance. He seeks to punish those who harmed him and their children, perpetuating a cycle of misery. The novel warns that revenge corrodes the avenger. Heathcliff destroys his enemies but finds no peace. He becomes more isolated and tormented, haunted by the ghost of the love he lost. The story also focuses on social class. In the 19th century, status shaped destinies. Catherine marries Edgar Linton, seeking social advancement and security. She loves Heathcliff's soul, but wants Edgar's status. This clash of passion and ambition is central to the tragedy. Hindley's degradation of Heathcliff is class-based humiliation. Heathcliff returns wealthy, showing money and property as weapons in social war. A pervasive supernatural Gothic mood permeates the novel. The wild moors make the boundary between natural and supernatural thin. Ghosts, visions are treated as possible realities. Heathcliff is called a ghoul, a vampire, and after Catherine's death, he is tormented by her spectral presence. Intense emotions like love and hate can transcend the grave. Villagers claim to see Catherine and Heathcliff's ghosts wandering the moors, united in death. At the end, a quiet hope emerges. Heathcliff dies, his face frozen in an almost joyful smile, as if reunited with Catherine. The winter of hatred at Wuthering Heights ends. Cathy, Hareton, plan to marry on New Year's Day and move to Thrushcross Grange. They represent a new beginning, a chance to heal the past. The wild moors still blow, but there is the promise of sunshine after the storm.
Please click the subscribe button at any time in the right-hand corner. Also click the thumbs up icon to like the video. This really helps us to create more great YouTube videos. And also, check the video description for clickable hyperlinks to the best online deals for Robert Didjay viewers from the top, reputable, most trusted internet companies. And enjoy exclusive savings anytime as a thank you for your support. We really appreciate you. And stay tuned for a quick preview of those companies and their reduced sales offers and save a ton of money.
Transform a creativity with Wondershare's AI-powered suite. Filmora, Demo Creator, PDF Element, Recover It, Dr. Phone, eDraw, Selfies AI, Mobile Trans. Edit videos, generate media, repair files, manage PDFs. Start creating now. Links below.
Surfshark VPN masks your IP address, making it seem like your traffic is coming from the VPN server's location rather than your actual location. It also encrypts your data before it reaches its destination on the internet, hiding your online activities from your ISP and intrusive third parties. Try Surfshark One today.
Perso.AI is an all-in-one AI video platform that brings together AI dubbing, Studio Perso, and interactive SDK in one easy solution. It helps creators, marketers, educators, and businesses scale video content across languages and formats, quickly, affordably, and with high quality.
Master any language with Talkpal AI. Get real-time feedback on pronunciation and grammar through interactive conversations, role-play scenarios, debates, and photo descriptions. Over 55 languages supported. Check below in the video description box and click the links to save.
Panda Office, all-in-one data recovery. Recover documents, photos from PC, USB, SD, camera. Free preview scan. Recover in 3 steps. Try Panda Office.
Tired of killing plants? Click and Grow smart gardens do everything automatically. Just insert pods, set the app, and harvest fresh herbs and vegetables in weeks. No green thumb needed. Click the links below in the video description and get your smart garden today and save big with the trusted links to the Click and Grow website.
Flowers Fast is an online flower shop and FTD top member since 1997. We feature same-day flower delivery, discount prices, and FTD flowers delivered across the USA. We understand the value of prompt flower delivery, particularly when it comes to expressing your emotions on special occasions. Thanks to our same-day flower delivery service, you can send lovely flower bouquets to your loved ones. We can help, whether it's for a birthday, anniversary, or just because. Experience the simple convenience of our hassle-free delivery service by placing an online flower order from the comfort of your home or place of business. You can browse through our extensive collection of fresh flowers and select the perfect bouquet for any occasion with just a few clicks.